Um, I'm just gonna give a short testimony of my life and what I have gone through to make me the person I am today. To just how I just got in the steps of God and whatnot. I just want to start by that. I didn't grow up with a father. I grew up with a father figure being my grandpa and my uncle, but I never had a father there. Like my biological, I can't say right, my real father. There we go. You know, and growing up, I was abused physically and mentally. Been traumatized when I was little. You know, um, my stepdad, he's a blessing, but when I guess when my mom first started dating them, we were not going to church. I was born in a church family. My grandparents and whatnot. I went to their church. But other than that, I really didn't know who was Jesus. All I knew was that I should go to church. There's a person named God and there's a person named Jesus. Um, and I just wish I could have had more direction to what is being a Christian. Um, Also growing up, I became very emotional. I started cutting myself, started being very depressed, to a point that I wanted to commit suicide a few times, Um, you know, I was at points that hit bottom. I can't say it right, but I hit the lowest that I could hit, and I just gave it all. And I was, if you think about it, I was supposed to be dead by now, by the stuff I did, you know, to just try to just end my life. You know, and I guess you could say that's another testimony aside, because that's how you know if God's with you. After 4 times of trying to kill myself, I'm still here. I also felt empty. I felt like what I had to live for. I felt like I had no purpose. I felt like I'm just taking space. I'm taking air of this world. Like what am I good for? That I felt worthless. And I guess that was one of the reasons why I became emotional and a cutter. Tried to commit suicide a few times. Um, on top of that, I felt like I gave everybody struggles, and you could say like I gave them just more work on top of what they already had, and and that also led into the feeling worthless and feeling like I'm here. I felt like I'm just here because two people decided to just do their thing, and I was a mistake. I was unplanned, and that been in my heart for a while. Thank God, I'm clear from that. I don't feel that way no more. But growing up, entering my teens feeling like that, that's a powerful thing. And I feel a lot of teens out there. I had low self-esteem. I value myself less for other people. I let people walk on top of me. I just valued myself less. I had low self-esteem. I didn't care about my hygiene. I was just there to be there. And depression, something that I still struggle with now. Feeling worthless. That's something I'm still struggling now. As a Christian. Because I guess I grew up that way. My mentality is you're worthless. That's how I rose myself to think I'm worthless, and I guess I'm struggling with that because I guess there's just memories coming up, and points that make me believe that I feel worthless and that that I don't even belong in. That's part of my depression, like Right now I'm in the worship band, and I feel like I'm just a spare, but God has a reason for everything. You know, and I also felt like that because in my church we have this thing called academy, and I took it 4 times and I couldn't pass not even one. I passed one, but you could say strings attached because I had to finish one more thing on top of that, and and I feel that I couldn't do it. I don't know why. I really don't know, but you know, I guess you could say it's the that I just felt worthless. Like I was just proving to myself that I am worthless, and in God's eyes, His children are not worthless. And that's just the same thing with the depression. Like I'll just sit here in my room and I'll just thinking, I'll just be depressed because my surroundings is just, problems, screaming, arguing. That's the thing. And another thing, as as I as I got started going to the emo life, to the emotional life, um, I just thought, I'm like, well, I'm gonna kill myself anyways. And I'm gonna try it the easy way by I know this is gonna sound stupid, but eating out the pain. I just ate for everything. I ate when I was sad. I ate. It gave me, you could say, momentarily joy. I just ate. And that was a serious health problem for me. Even now, because of that, of the decision I did back then is affecting me now. And I was very shy. I'm, I am still a little shy today, but I always had embarrassment. I was like put a mask on, and didn't really want to show who I really was, and I was just shy that people were gonna, reject who I am, reject the fact that that I do these things, and yeah, shyness was a thing that was holding me back. Shyness was one of the things that was holding me back from making this video. It took me almost an hour just to decide if I'm gonna make a video or not. And I've been to various churches, but I don't know. Like I felt like the church I'm going to now is like it filled me up. It gave me what I needed. People were there. Like no matter what, every church is not perfect. My church has flaws. Some churches have flaws. But like it was such a feeling joy, a feeling desire. That just going there, I felt, feeling the presence of God. And yeah, I guess you could say that's a short testimony. I just wanted to share with you guys, and a word of encouragement I just want to say is that never feel worthless, never feel like you're done, because in God's eyes you're not. In God's eyes you're worth more than $1 million, more than $1 trillion. You're priceless. And that's something that took me a long time to understand and to take in. Because I was always in denial about that. And never let nobody walk on top of you, because the moment you do that, that moment is when the enemy will try to take over and try to conquer your status as a child of God. And that's it. I hope you enjoy. God bless you.